Hey guys, welcome back. This is the Benchinator, and you're watching Let's Play Xenogears, the greatest game ever. And right now, what we're actually seeing is that there's about to be an attack on the city of Nortune in Kislev that's going to destroy the entire city. Elly's behind this attack, and Fei is trying to talk her down, but now they're philosophizing in midair in Machina, just like a good Machina anime should do. Existential crises amidst actual existential crises. If I could, I would, but I can't, so I shan't. But I shall commit genocide. That's what my superiors have told me. They're both feeling orphaned, so to speak. Although Elly, as you'll find out, really isn't an orphan. Not in your conventional manner, anyway. Why do you fight, Fei? What is your purpose? I fight for justice, and peace, and love, and the power of friendship. Yeah, you're fighting to stop genocide. That's perfectly legit, I think. Roy Vey. I know, you're just following orders, aren't you? Come with me. Let's do a magical mech dance. Yep. Here we go. This is gonna be romantic, isn't it? Gear romance, so to speak. Well, I guess Fei's got Elly distracted, which is good. What about that damn reactor thing? Okay. He like basically forcing her out of the gear. Look at what you're doing, Elly. You should think twice about your actions. Well, I kind of appreciate this, though. Like, this is not something that is quite on the nose in other JRPGs. Like, the discussion of morality and, you know, doing heinous acts because you're taking orders and that kind of thing. Like, I mean, you know, it's featured in a lot of JRPGs, but it's not as explicit. And I really like this song, by the way. It's one of the winning features of the soundtrack right here. You'll be hearing a lot more of it. It's not my favorite track, but it's up there. Oy vey. Oy fucking vey. Oh, and look, now Elly's got the ellipsis thing going on. Just like Fei. Those two are obviously meant for each other. They have their love of ellipses. It's crazy. Looking for a place to belong. I feel like this could descend into like a Disney musical. But, no, this game is way too sophisticated to be a Disney movie. Those are kind of ham-fisted and, you know... Well, you've seen Disney movies, I'm sure. I mean, if any of you viewers out there have not seen a Disney movie, probably should see at least one. I would recommend The Lion King. That's a good one. It's based on Hamlet. Decent stuff. Oh boy, we're going to go after Dominia. Yeah, and as you might imagine, viewers, there's... when you talk about the elements class, there's, of course, 4 of them. There's 4 elements, and Dominia is just one of them. I forget what... I think she's like wind or something, but there's 3 others. Yeah, and now Fei's like, well, you know, these 2 scrubs that I met... well, Sudan Yuzuku is definitely not a scrub, but Hammer definitely is. Oh, this other scrub we met, that's an ex-criminal. He's trying to save the universe. So, you make up your decision, Elly. You want to join us, or are you going to leave? You want to be a Nazi, or do you want to stop being a Nazi? Think long and hard. Alright, so now we're going to save, and then we're going to continue. Alright, guys, we're back. So, thankfully, and I forgot this, Fei's... all of his gear stuff gets restored. As does Rico's, and I put an extra AR on Rico, so now he's got 2, and he's got a frame HP 50, which he already automatically had. It's not my favorite one to use, the 31's better, but we're gonna take what we can get. So, Now we're going to continue. We're going to fight. And fortunately, I really appreciate the fact that the game does allow you to take a short break and to save before we take on this next battle. We're going to be trying to stop this damn ship. We'll be fighting a boss, so to speak. I'm not sure if it's going to make a difference if we try to fight this thing, but we'll see. Oh, there's the steer, and there's the Weltall. So I remember this, this boss can be pretty difficult. I do remember, I like to usually have Fei, made a girlfriend. Oh, you got some funnies in there, Fei. Just use the booster on Fei. Rico is probably, you don't need it. Oh, Dominia. I gotcha. The Hecht. That's what it's called. I forget what that is. The translation of that from German is, we're gonna take you, this ship, in single quotations, we're gonna take you down, in single quotations. Yeah, there's, sometimes viewers, the quotes have significance, sometimes it's just like this weird translation thing. So, right. And this is going to be the attack that you're going to be getting most from Dominia. Is actually, it's not really that bad. She will throw these things at you fairly constantly. And you typically hope that they hit Rico, because Rico just has better defenses in general. And this is how she kind of counterattacks everything. As you can see, that does a lot of damage to Fei. So that's the reason why I like to use the booster on him, just because he's going to be able to implement more. But if he's, you know, up against Rico, it's a little bit better. Thankfully, now we finally have the ability to heal ourselves. So, when this thing shows up, you want to try to take it down, because if it blows up, bad things are going to happen. So that's when you use Rico's ability, the Bomber Head, which we haven't seen yet. It's pretty cool. I like it. What this will do is, hopefully, we'll hit one more time. No sense really using like the super powerful ones on here, because if that thing blows up, it's gonna be good night, nurse. Let me tell you. Actually, just it's basically like one of these attacks that does a stupid amount of damage if you let it. Oof! Come on! Let's blow this thing up. It's like the super aeroid or what have you. And so alright, let's take it out. I'm a little bit nervous. It explodes and it does shit tons of damage. So, oh yeah. See, that's what we didn't want. Ouch! 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 Okay, let's kill Dominia. This guy's getting really annoying. This woman, I should say. So the ideal, of course, is to not let that happen. You know, sometimes it kind of does, but this battle really, it's just kind of a war of attrition, really. Like, it's not as obnoxious as some of the other battles. It's just, every time you're fighting in a gear, it's always going to be a little bit of a challenge, because you have a limited amount of fuel, and you can use that fuel to restore yourself now, which is awesome, but it still is a limited amount of fuel. And there's no way to easily restore it right now. That does change. Much later in the game, you actually do have the ability to restore fuel at a remarkable pace, and it actually is really sort of instrumental in winning Xenogears. You know, like when you get to that sort of like end game era, then things operate a little bit differently. Oh, nice. Okay. I don't think that we have. You know what would be really nice if we had right now is Wild Smile, but, you know, Bart is in the Nether Realms somewhere under the sand, so he's not exactly here to help us out with that, which is a real shame. So this is kind of what you want to do, is just kind of hack away at Dominia, and pretty soon I'm going to be having to turn off the booster, because Fei's going to have to, you know what, let's use it right now. Might as well use the fixed frame. So ideally, you don't want to have to heal Rico, because if you do, he's going to have, like, literally zero, he's going to have, like, no fuel left. And you want to at least try to make sure that one of these guys has the ability to attack. So I'm going to probably turn off Fei's thing. in the next next turn. And I might switch the boost. Actually, yeah, I might switch the booster on to Rico and just exchange it. But as you can see, this battle really, for the most part, is not horrendous. As I said before, like I kind of feel like the battle against Elly was actually a little bit more difficult, just because you were less equipped. And actually, those gauntlet matches, I think, were probably the worst part when you go up against the minions. Those can be pretty stressful. All right, so we're gonna turn on the booster for Mr. Banderas because he's not. I forgot how much damage he can take. Actually, I mean, he is a pro wrestler. He's like one of those really beefy ones that can just handle just about anything. I'm just kind of surprised that Dominia's not whipped out like the big aeroid thing again. And I say that just as that happens, but all right, we're gonna try to defeat this thing. We're gonna try to get it out of our way. We're gonna bomber head. I know you might be thinking it's a waste of fuel, but if it saves us from a ridiculous amount of damage, I don't mind. So, all right. Let's get this thing. Let's get this thing done. So maybe I'm holding off on boosting Rico for now. That's okay. The good thing is that Dominia doesn't attack at all when this thing is out. It's just kind of sitting there being blocked. Oh, there we go. Cool. Awesome. The super aeroid is dead. So it's really just, I think it's about 3 or 4 attacks at most that'll do it. All right, let's put the boost on Rico Banderas. And there we go. Now we're going to be in super speed mode. We're going to take out some more of Dominia. We actually should be getting pretty close to the end at this point. Because I don't think I've ever lost to Dominia. I mean, it's funny because I totally lost to Vandercom in my previous video. That was one of the first times that ever happened. All right, so I'm gonna go for somewhat of a risky move and continue to attack Dominia for the time being. Because I believe that we can actually... Yeah, there we go. Last hit. I had a feeling that she was almost dead, so that's cool. Yeah. One day, I'll get you, Inspector Gadget, if it's the last thing I do. I don't know if you guys ever really watched Inspector Gadget, but I never realized this as a kid, because, you know, when you're a kid, you just kind of accept things the way they are, don't question them, that, you know, Inspector Gadget's just totally incompetent, and it's like his friggin' niece, Penny, and Brain, the dog, that are saving all this shit. Solving all these riddles. Alright. So we're gonna try to reverse course on this thing. That's gonna be pretty hard since it's a battleship and we're 2 gears. Considering that we're kind of low on fuel as it is. I'm not sure how much this is gonna help. This is ridiculous, wow. We're just burning right through that fuel, aren't we? Well, you know, desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Oy vey. Come on, Elly, you know you want to get in your gear. And you want to help, you know, stop the nice little city from being nuked and everybody being totally eradicated. Getting leukemia and being disfigured and all that good stuff. All that nice Hiroshima garbage. Too much mass. That just makes me think of Always Sunny in Philadelphia. If you guys have ever seen it, there's a character named Mac who, you know, gains 50 pounds and he's like, I'm putting on mass. Alright, Elly, you're doing the right thing. Okay, so that makes a little bit more sense. They're trying to like direct it away from the power plant. I'm not sure how successful we're gonna be though. Come on, well, it looks like it's going away. Maybe? Possibly? I don't know, it's hard to tell. Like, I imagine that Nortun's a pretty big city. Yay! Alright, cool. Good job. Oh, shit. Well, that's not good. Yeah, just bring it down to the nice grassy knolls that are around here. I think that's the way to do it. I mean, I don't know how you feel about grassy knolls, but they tend to have less people. Possibly some goats. I haven't seen any goats in this game. I've seen dogs and shit. Yeah, see, I figured that you're either gonna run out of fuel or overheat. Oh, shit. This is gonna be... This is intense, man. I do like how this game has these really dramatic moments. I think it's pretty nifty. Oh, no. Well. Where is the ship gonna be going? Elly. Oh, Ellie's... She's got guts. She's like, I'm gonna shove this ship all by my lonesome. So what happened to all of her, like, minions? I mean, are they like standing somewhere and just kind of watching this and being like, what the hell is our commanding officer doing? Is this some sort of great plan that she's got, trying to fool the enemy? No. Well, it kind of sounds like, though, her underlings kind of knew that this was really fucked up, so they're not going to directly assist, but they're not going to stop her. It's good stuff. Oh, no. We're going to play the sad music. Uh-oh. Is this going to be the end for Elly? Oh, no. Oh, no. Elly, did you run out of gas? Are you gonna fall to your death? I sincerely hope not. I mean, it is playing like the holy music, so this could be it for everybody. This could be the messianic ending of Xenogears. Oh, come on. Oh, where's that ship gonna end up hitting? Hopefully nowhere too bad. I mean, at this point, we've done almost anything that we can do. Though, Elly, you are not going back to the Solarian army. Alright, how are we doing in evacuating? The ship's coming down pretty quickly, guys. Ooh, who's that? That was like the Batman gear or something. Uh-oh. And ba-boom. Well, it's just like the ending in, what's it called? Doctor Strangelove, right? Now we've just created a nuclear wasteland and we're all fucked. Oh, who was that? So Batman has come and saved Elly? Hello. Oh. Not dead. Interesting. Oh. I think that's Graf's gear. Yeah, remember he showed up in Leyhan? Yeah, just like that. And is very kind of menacing, like, ha ha ha. Like he always has that pose with his arms folded. And he looks like super arrogant. So, apparently Graf wants Elly alive. That is very interesting. Now, of course, this is going to be all kinds of confusion. But, did we all survive? Maybe? Is this just a hallucination of Fei? Could be. I would never put anything past this game. Oh, okay. Oh, that's so sweet. Just picked her up and gonna carry her to safety. Something like that. Stupid. Oh, Fei, what are you doing? You just gave her a whole speech about like how she shouldn't commit genocide and she should quit the army. And now you're calling her stupid. I mean, okay, yeah, putting yourself in the trajectory of a giant battleship that's heading towards the ground by yourself probably wasn't the best move, but you gotta admire her pluck. She's wearing her ovaries on the outside, Fei. Gotta give her credit where credit's due. Okay, well. How much damage was caused to the city? I'm kind of wondering about that. It sort of sounds like, that person, yes. Mr. Graf. With the Batman gear. Oh boy. Yeah, this is going to be a slightly longer video, just because of the cutscene, but we're almost to a point where we can save. Yeah, see? Yep, no one's here. Yeah, there's probably going to be a lot of vacant houses in Nortu now. Yeah, so it looks like at least some of the city's intact, right? Ellipses. Ah, yes, yes he is. What's up, Hammer? How are you? Oh boy. It's pretty fast. I'm impressed, Hammer. Ooh, the super airship. Ooh, that's exciting. Because, you know, every JRPG needs an airship. Absolutely every one. So we're going to get to fly. That's pretty impressive. Beyond big. So big. You can see it from space. Beyond big. I feel like Donald Trump has probably said that at some point. It's beyond big. It's tremendous. Extraordinary. Ah. Oh, shit. We have to get our hands on that ship. Yeah, monstrous battleship that's probably heavily guarded, Hammer. Oh. That's it? Another underground dock. We seem to be like... We seem to really enjoy going through underground docks. What is it, Elly? Oh! Yeah. That's the one that Elly was in the beginning of the game. Remember, she stole the Weltall and then dropped it off in Fei's village, and then Fei was like, "Oh, look, a gear. I've never been in this before." And then, you know, flash over, he destroys the village. So it's the same place. Yeah. Ah, carved out the mountain peak. Aha. Well. Well, Miss Van Houten. You're gonna have to show us, because now you're on our side. And that is pretty cool. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. That was an exhausting episode, but we saved the city. We're hearing about a super airship, and the best part of it all is that Elly is finally on our side. How is this infiltration of this airship dock gonna go? And what other weird alliance changes are going to happen? Find out in the next episode of Let's Play Xenogears. This is the Benjinator, and thank you guys for watching.